So, Hull FC versus Hunslet in the first round of the John Smith Yorkshire Cup. Championship they raised in 1982, 1983 and 1984 consecutively. And the runners-up in 1986, as we see Sean Patrick. Done by Sean. Across to Craig Coleman. Tim Wilby playing centre. Dummy to Dana Hara. Back inside to Dana. Dana Hara's through! And he's set the ball right down between the sticks. So with Gary Pearce on the substitutes bench this afternoon, we see Paul Eastwood kicking at Garland. No problem for him there. Another 2 points, 6 points to 0 to Hull FC. Dana Hara again on the ball. Really piling the pressure on this Hunslet defence. To Crooks. Jacobs finding gaps, losing the ball. Possibility there. Sean Patrick ready for the play. To Andy Dannett. Dannett well over his shoulders to Vorty. Vorty a clear field in front of him and he's down. So 10 points to 0 in favour of the Early Birds. As we see Eastwood again kicking for goal. Again another easy one for him this time. Good clean kick, 12 points to 0. Eastwood making his debut, of course, on February the 3rd, 1985 against Oldham. Formerly a local rugby union player. See Andy Dannett now. Turning these Hunslet players around, taking them as far as he can. Won't let him get through that time, so. Sean Patrick ready to play the ball. It's Coleman. So Hull FC once again piling the pressure on. Ball back to Patrick again. It's Coleman. From the throwing across. David Moon now, and David Moon's there! So the Australian from South Sydney came along with David Boyle, Craig Coleman. You see Eastwood again. Another 2 points on the board for Eastwood. So they score 18 points to 0. Richard Price to Coleman. To David Moon again. It's with Divorcey. To Crooks again. With Coleman. Coleman changing his mind. Keeping the ball to himself this time. Wasn't going to risk throwing it there. So Crooks attempting the drop goal and it's there! So 19 points to 0. The drop goal by Crooks. We'll see again Steve Crooks powering his way through now. Paul Fletcher there ready. Back to Dannett. Wilby to Coleman. Back inside with Wellham. Wellham to Dana Hara. Hara's running, he's there, but he's got somebody with him. Gary Divorcey once more. Second try of the afternoon to Gary Divorcey. He's taking his score to 23 points to 0. So Paul Eastwood again, kicking for goal again. It's clean once more, another 2 points on the score sheet for Paul Eastwood, 25 points to 0. See Andy Dannett. See Wayne Proctor on the field now. It's with Sharp. Back to Crooks again. To Coleman. Coleman Divorcey going in for a second try nearly, but Paul Eastwood in the wall. He's there, he's over the line, the referee points to the try. So we see Paul Eastwood adds another 4 points to his tally. 29 points to 0. As we see the ball in and play now to Pearce on a substitute, chips through, followed by Wilby Nahara, and Nahara's there! So another try this afternoon to Dana Hara, as we see. Gary Pearce kicking for goal. And it's there, no problem at all, as this man got his form back. 35 points to 0 to Hull FC. See Proctor there releasing the ball out too. When he gets up on the ceiling walls, it was David Boyle to Crooks. It's with Dannett now. And the ball's still in play as Richard Price inside to Devotee. Devotee going for his second one, but hands it over to David Moon. And David Moon's there, straight into the post for his second try of the afternoon. So 39 points to 0. Another conversion there, so 41 points to 0 with Gary Pearce the scorer once again. So John Sharp, he had the support but decided not to use it. So Crooks takes to play the ball. Crooks again. And ball to Pearce, to Dannett. And a little bit of hesitation, but it's with Price again. Price clear field in front of him. Can these men catch him? Now Richard Price is there again. So 45 points to 0 to Hull FC. Another clean conversion. 47 points to 0 to Paul Eastwood. Crooks again to Dannett. And they're getting back to Crooks once more. It's with John Sharp. And Sharp's got the power. It's with Andy Dannett again. Obviously really showing Hunslet what a second division team can expect when they come. But David Mills with the ball again. It's out wide to Paul Eastwood. Eastwood in for his second try of the afternoon. 51 points to 0. So once more Eastwood to add 2 more points to his tally if he can make this conversion, and indeed he does. Final score at the Boulevard, 53 points to 0 as Hull FC go through to the second round of the Yorkshire Cup. So it's on to Hull FC versus Leeds at the Boulevard. So far this season, Hull have played 4 league games and failed to win any of them so far. So at the bottom of the first division. Paul Fletcher, David Noon. David Noon, clear field in front of him, he's there! So 4 points now. David Noon, the try scorer. They come on the ball to Wellham. See Lee Jackson there standing in for the injured Sean Patrick. Suffers severe knee injury as Alan Tomlinson is there! Alan Tomlinson scores a try. We're all in there to congratulate him as we see once more Eastwood kicking for goal this afternoon. Good clean one for Eastwood and 2 points on the board. So the penalty awarded to Hull FC. It's a long kick for Eastwood. Difficult one, but he's there! With 2 points on the board to Eastwood. Once more the penalty to be kicked by Eastwood. Just cleaning his boots, eyeing up his target. The flags are in the air, another 2 points for Paul Eastwood. So the final score from the Boulevard, 14 points to 12. Leeds going on to win the semi-final clash in the Yorkshire Cup at Headingley, 12 points to 8. So it's on to St Helens versus Hull FC from Knowsley Road. Devotee. Again Coleman. Tie to Henry. Richard Price back in his centre position. Richard Price, difficult one, but he's through. The crowd don't appreciate that one. So Paul Eastwood again kicking a goal, and it's clean, it's there! 6 points to Hull now. Price to Coleman. Divorcey's got Jackson with him. Oh, very nasty piece of play to Jackson there. Ran straight into his shoulder, but that's left him laid out for the moment. You see the physio on the pitch for him. It's plays carrying on as normal. It's a cross. The chip through, it's gone loose, and Dannett's with it. Dannett's there! Tomato, very jubilant Andy Dannett. Fletcher's in there to congratulate him. We're all well pleased with that one. A difficult one for Eastwood, a long kick. Good high, he's got the distance, it's there! So the penalty now. It's a good clean kick, it's there again! Eastwood really piling the points on this afternoon. Fletcher. He's done it again. Looking a little groggy, he's done it. Divorcey winning it through on his own. Got Coleman with him. It's back to David Moon. David Moon's got a clear field. He's there. Once more, the conversion attempt by Paul Eastwood. Eyeing his target well this time. It's a long one. Clean once more. Another 2 points on the ball. Final score from Knowsley Road, 20 points to 9 to Hull FC. So we go to Thrum Hall for Halifax versus Hull FC, November the 6th, 1988. Hull so far played 7 games, won 2 and now gained a position 13th in the league as we see Eastwood once more. Kicking for goal, it was there, looked a bit short, but the referee's arms in the air, the flags were in the air, so 2 points to Hull. Ah, nicely taken down by Coleman to Eastwood. Eastwood straight under the post, nobody to stop him. Another 4 points, 6 points. The tally to Hull. So another attempt at goal, another penalty. Again, an easy one for Eastwood. Should be no difficulty at all. No problem at all for Paul that time. So Divorcey deciding, yeah, passing on to Lee Jackson. Back to Wellham. It's Coleman again to Divorcey. Divorcey's got Price with him. Price, dummy, let's take it himself, he's there! Excellent try for Richard Price. Jackson's in there with him. Dano's there, they're all there, they're going to congratulate this man. Possibly a difficult attempt at goal for Eastwood this time. Left foot in, it's clean. See the jubilation in himself there. Very pleased with his performance is Eastwood. It's 14 points to 6 the final score as we move on to the Boulevard once more. The first round of the John Player Special Trophy against Batley. The trophy Hull managed to raise in 1982. Runners up in 1986 and 1985. Coleman across to Henry. Price now. Back to David Moon. Divorcey now. Divorcey a possibility. Divorcey's going to get through, but he gives it to Henry. Henry puts the ball down between the sticks. He's there, no problem at all. Again, showing the second division team where they belong. You see Eastwood kicking again. 6 points now. The penalty awarded to Hull FC. No problems at all for Eastwood. Another 2 points, 8 points now. So the ball played back to Coleman. Going across to Henry. David Boyle. Boyle's there! So jubilant David Boyle. So niggle going on, but it's back to Coleman now. Got Winley and Moon with him. They won't let Moon get any further than that. To Winley again. We've done it now. But David Moon's there in the corner. So back with Duarte again. Gary Duarte getting close to the line, just 2 or 3 yards short. Ball put back with Winley. Had the support but decided not to use it. The ball's with Khan. Khan's there, makes his debut try for Hull FC. 20 points now. See Eastwood again kicking for goal. Playing his target, he's got the height, the distance, he's there! Colin. One long ball back to Duarte. He's got the gap, he's there! So the try to Gary Duarte. The final score in the first round, 26 points to 10. So move on to Headingley and Leeds versus Hull FC, the second league fixture between these two teams. So the penalty awarded to Hull FC again. And they kick in this time, Paul Eastwood once more as flags go in there, 2 points to Hull. Usual see Eastwood kicking when Pearce is on the field. So he's on this side now, Boscoff, not only does about David Moore, straight into the arms of Paul Eastwood. Eastwood racing away, he's about halfway, just passing the 25, he's got the lead defenders with him. Clear field in front of him and he's back! Fantastic try by Paul Eastwood. Really tiring him out now. Jackson and Duarte are there to congratulate him. What a fantastic run that was. Back with Jackson again now. To David Boyle. The Australian from South, of course. Duarte just missing the chip. David Moon kicking it through. The ball's loose. So, quick run through, but John Sharp's there. So, a fantastic run by Eastwood and Sharp together. So, Devote's playing the ball back to Jackson. To David Boyle. Trying to power his way forwards. Back to Coleman, the little general. The drop goal attempt by Pearce, it's a long one. It's through, so another point to Hull FC, 11 points now. David Boyle again. Turning his back on the Leeds defenders. Craig Coleman just giving out his orders. So back to Dannett. 15 yards short of the line. Another drop goal attempt by Pearce, and another one's there. The referee waves his white handkerchief to say that's another drop goal. So Jackson once more to Con Sharp. Jackson again. Well, imaginative player is Jackson, he spares nobody. It's Coleman now. Coleman again. With Pearce, is another drop, yes, it's a very long one from near the halfway line. It's a good clean kick for Gary Pearce. The final score from Headingley, 13 points to 6. So back to the Boulevard for Hull FC versus St Helens, December the 13th. Hull currently 10th in the league, having won 4 from the 10 matches. Jackson on the ball. Jackson inside to Sharp. Sharp's there! So 4 points to Hull FC. We're all in there to congratulate him. St Helens were left not knowing where they were. As we see Gary Pearce lining up his sights. Good long kick, it's high. It's there, no problems at all. There's the man Gary Pearce, 5th highest goal scorer in the league last season. As we see the penalty awarded to Hull. Good clean kick that time for Gary, no problem at all. So some sloppy play by St Helens, giving away another penalty. Centre of the pitch just outside the 25. And again, no difficulty for Gary Pearce. Former Welsh Rugby Union international from Leathley. So we see Pearce with yet another attempt at goal. Again, he's really got his kicking boats on this evening. No difficulty for him there. So Paul Fletcher is 2 or 3 yards short. Jackson in for the play. Jackson back to Pearce. And again another point for this Welsh wizard. 1 point for a drop goal for Pearce there. Another penalty awarded to Hull. Certainly St Helens will have to tidy their game up something if they intend to get anywhere this evening. It's a good clean one from Gary as the flag's got in the air. Jackson inside to Steve Crooks. Ball play back to Divorcey. It's Coleman. Coleman got this pass with him to Wellham. Wellham's through! So tries to Paul Wellham. Jackson's in there with him. 19 points now, the tally to Hull FC. See, nice easy kick for Gary Pearce this time. No difficulty at all. So the final score, 21 points to 12. So back at the Boulevard again for Hull FC versus Oldham on December the 18th, 1988. John Sharp on the ball. Stopping just a yard short of the line on the 5th tackle. Looking for a drop goal perhaps. And the ball's out with Pearce. Yeah, there is the drop goal. It's better to get away from that area with 1 point than nothing at all. So the ball play back to Divorcey. It's to Coleman. And drop back well to Coleman there. There's no exit for him from that position. Oldham had him well covered. So they chip through and Eastwood and Divorcey chasing it. Not going to get away with that, but the ball's gone loose and Divorcey's on top of it. So the referee says yes, that's a try. Excellent piece of poaching from Divorcey. As we see the kick from Pearce. Good clean line, the hard rain. It's absolutely pouring down here at the Boulevard. Difficult, slippery circumstances. We see the penalty awarded to Hull. It's a long one, it's difficult but it's there. No difficulty at all that time. So once more the penalty awarded to Hull FC. The rain still pouring down as Pearce puts it between the posts, no problem at all. So the final score against Oldham, 11 points to 8. Let's move on to the last derby match to be held here at Craven Park on Hildness Road. It's Hull KR versus Hull FC, January the 2nd, 1989. Rovers in possession. Chip through, charge down by Devotee. He's following the ball for himself. Chipping forwards, and David Lone was there. So the attempts at conversion by Gary Pearce. The Craven Park follows, belting hard to put him off, but he doesn't take any notice. Another 2 points. So already adding to the score, Gary Pearce. So the ball back with Divorcey. So back against Coleman. The chip through. Chasing it with Shaw, and Coleman's there. Coleman scores a try at Craven Park against the Robins. What a happy man he must be. See Pearce, nice easy kick for him this time. Straight through, no difficulty at all. It's back with Coleman again. Back over shoulders to Rossi. He had Price with him, but decided not to use him. So the ball back to Coleman. 1-1, attempt by Pearce for a drop goal. Again, this magic drop goal manners. Put another point on the board. Certainly these last few matches has shown his capability with a long distance drop. The attempt at the penalty now. It's a long one, it's high, it's there. The final score from Craven Park, 15 points to 12. As we move on to Hull FC versus Bradford at the Boulevard on the 8th of January 1989. So Pearce on the walls, Coleman, inside to Divorcey. Also to Lee Jackson. Jackson to Fletcher. Just been stopped a couple of yards short of the line. Taking his on down. And the referee says Harold, 5th tackle. So it's for Coleman again. Ball to Pearce to Wilby. Wilby's through! So 4 points on the board to Tim Wilby. There's Richard Price in there to congratulate them both. These lads from the Leeds area, of course. We've seen an attempt at conversion by Gary Pearce from just outside the 25. Just 5 yards inside from the left-hand side touchline. It's through, no problem at all. So another conversion to Gary Pearce. So these two big packs come together. It's out in favour of Hull to Fletcher. Fletcher to Pearce. Clear field in front of him, and he's down between the posts. So 10 points now to the Early Birds. Nice easy attempt at converting this one for Pearce, straight between the posts, no problem at all. Coleman to Divorcey. Again stopping him just yards short of the line with Jackson. Jackson playing it to Sharp. And in goal area just out of reach. It's Coleman again. And a long ball to Richard Price, is through. So 16 points now. Bradford looking around with this, don't know what's hit them. So Pearce attempting the conversion again. Again a relatively straightforward one for him. Easily capable of putting these across off either foot is Gary. To Wilby. A nice little dummy from Coleman. It's on to Jackson. On to Boyle. Boyle over his shoulder to Gary Pearce again. Not quite far enough that time. It's Coleman. It's David Moon's through. Simple try for David Moon. Again, Bradford Nolan not quite knowing what's hit them. So 22 points to tally at the moment. Gary Pearce taking his time over this one. It's a difficult one. It's through again with no difficulty. 24 points now. Coleman again. Coleman's run. Could almost get through his own, but just had him around the ankle. So it's back to Divorti. Mr. Pearce chips through. Followed by number 14. It's there. So the try scored by Brian Blacker. Final score there, 28 points to 10. So it's across to Central Park. At the side of the Pennines for Wigan versus Hull FC on 11th of January. So the penalty awarded to Hull FC again. Long kick for Pearce this time against the Central Park fans. But no difficulty for him. It's a good clean kick. Divorti. High tackle on Divorti, but he's okay. With Pearce. Pearce to Moon. Moon's down. Ellery Hamlin looks on in disbelief. There's 6 points to the early birds now. Crowd really trying to put Pearce off. Good following here for Wigan. It's good and high and it's through. Attendance 11,521, that's the kind of support. Of course, something like 3,000 Hull fans here this evening. The penalty again. Again, an excellent kick by Pearce. Really putting his union talents well to use in the professional third. To Coleman. Coleman, long ball to Pearce, attempt at drop. It's there, no problem at all. Good long drop goal once more from Gary Pearce. Seen so much of that in the recent matches. As these two big packs come together. Out in favour of Coleman. With Pearce now. It's on his own, it's just Hanley to beat. He was there on top of him. So Coleman to Divorti. Divorti back to Coleman. Coleman's over the line. Just look at the jubilation on that man's face. In there, can they believe this? So Pearce again. Good kick high into this east stand side. So Jackson. To Pearce. To Coleman. He's out to Price. Nobody to beat. He's there. Price scores. Look at him punch the air with joy. So 21 points to tally to the early birds now. Brian Blacker congratulating Coleman for setting the move up. It's Pearce attempting the conversion again. He's through, no difficulty. 23 points now. Divorti. Back with Divorti again. He's running it through, he's got Fletcher with him. Clear field in front of Fletcher, there's nobody there. Straight down underneath the post, no problem at all. Excellent positioning by Fletcher. Clear field in front of him, it was through. Nobody was going to stop him. So nice easy kick for Pearce this time. Well, 2 points, 29 in favour of Hull. Look at the size of the crowd there. Coleman. To Jackson. To Coleman again. Coleman, nice little chip behind him. To Wilby. Wilby's through now, he's knocked it backwards. To Sharp. So they try to John Sharp. Yeah, Brian Smith in the background. Obviously he's a very happy man indeed. 33 points now the tally. Spears converts that one. The final score, 35 points to 20. Hull FC beat their burger. They beat Wigan at Central Park. Refusing to leave the pitch, staying on to take the applause from the crowd over in the east stand side. They'll be over there thanking the followers. The supporters certainly don't want to leave yet. So it's over to Wakefield Trinity on the 18th of January. The penalty awarded to Hull. Quite a long one for Pearce this time. Incredibly cold night here at Wakefield with 2 points to Pearce. It's Coleman. Couldn't quite see what that was that went down there. Back with Coleman now. Pearce. Pearce to Divorcey. And Divorcey avoiding the tackle to Wilby. Wilby knocks off the first tackle and he's through for the try. Straight underneath the posts. Everybody's in there congratulating Divorcey on losing the ball and Wilby for putting it down. So 6 points now, the tally to Hull. The conversion attempt by Pearce. Nice easy kick for him. That's 8 points to Hull now.
Come on, give it to me.
Spencer Dennett trying to power his way through. No gap for him there. Coleman. Divorcey's covering, doesn't need him. It's a fifth tackle. Back to Pearce, lines himself up for the drop. Through, so 9 points to Hull. So the attempt at goal again for Pearce. There's chorus of Old Faithful going on in the background. With high, clean kick. So the final score from Bellevue, 11 points to Hull, 2 points to Wakefield Trinity. On to the Boulevard on January the 22nd against Warrington. So Hull still fourth from the top of the league. The penalty to be kicked by once more Gary Pearce. It's a long kick. It's there. Linesman confirmed that. The hazy afternoon here at the Boulevard. Come on. John Sharp. Knocks off one tackle. He's taken down by the second and Jackson with the ball. Jackson just stopped yards short of the in-goal area. It's Coleman. Boyle to Bullock and Bullock's through! So the first score, first try of the afternoon to Adrian Bullock. 6 points to the Yellowbirds. Gary Pearce to make the conversion. Good clean kick, no problem at all. Another attempt at goal, a penalty this time. It's a long one for Pearce. It's through, no problem, so the final score, Hull 10, Warrington 8. So it's away to Salford, February the 5th, 1989. You see Gary Pearce. Attempts at penalty is received from a slightly different camera angle. Straight between the posts, no problem there. We're seeing again a penalty from virtually the same position. Identical kick almost as well. John Sharp Cross to Phil Windley in the unusual number 9 shirt. That's not his regular position. The referee signifies fifth tackle. No, he doesn't. He signifies a changeover. So, Salford in possession then. Ah, sloppy handling, the ball's out as number 4, Brian Blacker's chasing through. He's there, he's nobody in front of him. Blacker's down. Conversion by Pearce. Coleman to Devotee. Three-man tackle there from Salford. Back to Winley. Cross to Nolan. Nolan's got nobody in front of him. Tempted tackle from behind, but it was too late. He was there. There we see close up the Welsh wizard Gary Pearce. Eyeing his target. Good long run. Powerful high kick. The linesman says yes, certainly. Final score from Salford. 16 points to 8. So on to Boulevard again for Hull FC versus Halifax. As the two teams to gather together in order to have 1 minute's silence to commemorate the death of Edward Ganby, the ex-chairman of Hull FC. The silence led by the minister from the Church St Matthew's of the Boulevard. So following the premature return to Australia of David Boyle with a knee injury, we'll see Steve Crooks in the number 10 position now. Tim Wilby in 11 and John Sharp at 12. We'll see Pearce on the ball. Little chip through, it's going to be fought through by David Moon, standing in for the injured Paul Eastwood. But Gary Pearce is through, he's there! So 4 points on the board to Hull FC, scored by Gary Pearce. As we see Craig Coleman in possibly his last game for the team. Well, with Pearce again, what a fantastic combination these two lads have had this season. Once Pearce regained his form, him and Coleman have worked together very well. So Fletcher now, running through, just one more man to beat. The over to Sharp. Sharp's there, he's through, he's no problem at all. Another 4 points on the board, scored by John Sharp. Left the Halifax players wondering what to do with them. So the conversion attempt by Pearce again. Good clean one this time, it's there. Penalty awarded to Hull. Pearce electing to go for goal this time. It's a long one. It's good and high, it's clean. There are 2 points to the early birds. 12 points to the tally now. To Jackson. Devotee. It's Coleman. Little nip backwards. Lovely move by Coleman. Devotee taking it through himself. He's a clear field in front of him. He's there. So the try scored by Gary Devotee. And Pearce to attempt the conversion. No problem at all for him once more. 18 points now to the Boulevard boys. He wasn't going to get past Price that time. Salford on sack, charged down by Devotee. Devotee's got it again, he's got a fairly clear field in front of him, he's going to take it all the way on his own. Just another few yards and he's down. 4 more points to the Airbirds. Rapturous applause from the crowd. Nice easy one. There are 2 points on the board, so the final score from Halifax, 24 points to 4. So on to Weldon Road for Castleford versus Hull FC on the 5th of March 1989. The return of Craig Coleman sees Phil Winley standing in his place. Certainly got a lot to live up to as Phil Winley. To Fletcher. With John Sharp now. John Sharp playing the ball back to Jackson. Chipped through by Pierce. Taking it through himself to Brian Blacker. Clear field in front of him. No problem at all for Blacker, he's there this time. 4 points the tally to the early birds. There's two big packs coming together. Come out in favour of Hull. Richard Price was there in support but didn't get a chance to get it through to him. Kick forwards there, but it was a kick, so it's clean. He's finally passing to O'Hara, who's got through to the line. So Price and Jackson and Winley all in there to congratulate him. 8 points to tally now to the early birds. There's Gary Pearce to attempt the conversion. Through, 10 points now. So Castleford on the attack. Looking for the kick forward, but it's charged down. And Divorce is there, but it's not going to get through for him, but Price has got it, and Price is down. Excellently created try by Gary Divorce, charging it down and onto Richard Price, who finally put the ball down for the 4 points. Now let's see, Gary Pearce. Just creating his little mound to sit them all on. Should be a relatively simple kick for Pearce this time. Certainly the Weldon Road faithful are doing their best to put this man off. Find it difficult as a professional. It's a good clean kick, it was there. With the 2 points to the early bird, so 16 points their tally now. To Winley, to Pearce, attempting the drop. Another one of these drop goals off this man's magic nuts. So 17 points to tally. Castleford on the attack again. That was an excellent piece of interception work there. Slowing the game down a little. So we'll be on the wall. Wellham. Wellham can he take it all away? Then he's passed it on to Brian Blacker, who's down. Just on the post. Jackson's in there. There can't be too pleased. The jubilation on these lads' faces is incredible. Castleford leading the league for most of the season and they're turning them over. Beating them at the start of the season, they're friendly, they beat them in the first league match of the campaign and they beat them in the Silk Cup Challenge Cup first round. With 2 points to the early birds. And the final score from Weldon Road, 23 points to 16 to Hull FC. You see Jackson and John Sharp appreciating the support the fans have given them. Dennis and Weller are all there as well. The crowd seeing anyone David Miller. It's his last match with the team, of course. What a fantastic player he's turned out to be. They're all showing him what they feel about him. It'll be sad to see him going. So could turn out to be the final derby match between these two teams for some time, as Hull Kingston Rovers look destined to be demoted to the second division next season. So the ball about to be played back to Winley. Winley to Andy Dannett. Trying to use his power and strength to get him over the line, but Rovers weren't going to let him get away that time. Always difficult these derby matches, but Pearce has got the ball, he's through! So an early try to the early birds, 4 points to 0. Gary Pearce the scorer. The conversion attempt again by Pearce. It's clean, it's there. 9,914 the attendance here at the Boulevard this afternoon. Fletcher on the wall. Nice one inside to Blacker. Blacker going to try and run this one himself perhaps, but he's got Paul Eastwood with him. Back to Winley. On to Jackson. Wilby. On to Denahara. Good run from Denahara at time to Devorty. Steve Crooks. Finally ending up with O'Hara's through! Through in the corner, so another 4 points for the early birds. 10 points their tally now. So Wellham with the ball. Jackson's there ready for it. Election's playing himself, but nips it inside to Blacker. To Crooks. Crooks is standing to take it on his own. Wellham in support. To Jackson again. Chip through. Pearce is following. So the ball coming off the Rovers play. It's another 6 tackles. Back with Pearce, just a nice little run around. No way he should have been allowed to get that one. There was nobody there to stop him. But there are 4 points to Gary Pearce. 14 points their tally now. Easy one for Pearce this time, straight in front of the posts. About 15 yards out. So 16 points to tally. So that was Pearce's second try of the afternoon, and on the ball against Fletcher. Fletcher decided to take it on his own, chipping through. Richard Price this time was there, he's ready, he's got it! Jackson. To John Sharp. John Sharp possibility there was a gap, but they just closed it up in time. So it's Pearce again, who's through for his third try of the afternoon. 3 tries to Gary Pearce versus Hull Kingston Rovers this afternoon, taking the points tally to 24. It's a long one, it's high. The flags are in the air, 2 points are his. The final score from the Boulevard, 26 points to Hull FC, 2 points to Hull Kingston Rovers. So at the Boulevard again we see Hull FC versus Widnes. Wednesday, April the 5th, 1989. The position at this stage of the season with just these 2 league matches remaining. Hull have played 24, won 15 and are currently 5th in the league. Looking for home position in the playoffs, of course. See the penalty, kick by Pearce. Good one, clean one. Crooks again. The real battle to be watching this evening, of course, is the 2 Welsh Rugby Union stars, Gary Pearce, the man we saw there, and Jonathan Davies, the new signing for Widnes. Played back by Fletcher to Dannett. To Eastwood on the left wing for a change, back to Price. So it's the 5th tackle. Fletcher again, the chip through by Winley. And somebody's chasing it, Jackson's there! So Jackson through for the try. The conversion attempt by Pearce. Flags are in the air, so 8 points to tally now. So Eastwood again. Unusual to see him on this side of the field. Denahara missing his first match of the season. To John Sharp. He had the power, but really fast these Widnes lads. Kurt Sorensen now wasn't letting get any further. Dannett again. He's charging him forwards though. So it's playing back to Winley. Across to Pearce. Found his gap, he's there. Excellent try by Gary Pearce, just found his opening and ran through. Pearce to attempt a conversion again. Certainly showing Jonathan Davis that he's not the only man who can kick a ball this evening. So the two packs coming together again. It's out in favour of Winley this time. He's got the open field through, he's got Pearce with him again. Easy try for Winley-Pearce combination. The elation on Brian Blacker's face then. Richard Price in next, congratulating him once more. So another simple conversion for Pearce, taking the tally to 20 points. Winley again to Dannett. Decided to take it himself, but no ain't gonna let him get any further than that. Strong lads, these Widnes people. Back to Jack. Final tackle, so they'll be looking to clear the line as Pearce attempts the drop. It's through, 21 points to tally now. So the penalty awarded to Hull. Sloppy move, sloppy mistake to make at this time of the game. And it's through, surely Widnes can't come back now. 23 points to tally to Hull. The final score, 23 points to 16. So we see the last league match of the season. Hull FC versus Salford at the Boulevard, April the 16th.
All the consequences of yesterday, we want to remember
as the two teams come together to respect the deaths of the Liverpool supporters at the Hillsborough football disaster which took place today prior to this match.
So first, with our thoughts into Hillsborough, let us give silence and thank God for all that has been done to try and relieve a great tragedy. Let's pray for those who suffer. No easy words, but the silence is respect, which is our first thought. And we also go on to remember Roy Francis for all that he has given to this club in those early years of the 60s and the 50s.
So the penalty awarded to Hull. Good clean kick by Gary Pearce. The score, Hull 2, Salford 6. Winley now. Pierce with him. Before he's got Sharp. Now well tackled though. Good cover tackling coming in from Salford. Fletcher now to Winley. But Pierce with him. He's got Blacker to Divorti. Back inside now to Pierce. This is down. He's through. So another 4 points to the early birds. Salford on the attack. Nice run from their standoff. Inside centre, but sloppy handling gives the ball away. So it's with Denahara, but it's taken down. Fletcher again. With Winley. To Eastwood. Sharp. Goes to Blacker. Blacker knocking off his first tackle, avoiding the second. He's got Fletcher with him. Nice dummy, but the second row got him. Fletcher again. With Winley. It's Pierce. But Wellham with him. Wellham's going. Oh, it's Jackson who's down. So 10 points to tally to the early birds now. 10 points to 6 to score. The conversion by Gary Pearce. The final score in the final league match, 12 points to 6. Giving Hall 16 victories from the 26 matches. Finishing 4th in the league. Giving them a crack at the first round of the Premiership, a home draw against Castleford. So chipped through by Pearce. Followed by Price. And Price got it touched down, the referee says yes. So Richard Price, the try scorer. Pearce again to O'Hara. Nicely avoided his man. Can he avoid the second? No, the two-man tackle took him. Jackson. With Wellham again. Actually clear field in front of him. Got Sharp in support. Final tackle Price appealing for the ball. But Pearce has got it and he's down. So 8 points to tally to the early birds now. And Gary Pearce to attempt the conversion. Easy one for him that time. 10 points to tally. Winley to Wellham. Well, they've got the opportunity, Hull really piling the pressure on now. It's with Winley. To Sharp again. He's got Blacker with him. Let's use Eastwood. Gets through, so 14 points to tally now. So the whole substitution remained. Blacker inside to Price. Surely he can take this all the way. Can really turn the pace on when he wants to, can Richard Price. England international at under 21 level, of course. Takes the tally to 18 points. As the substitution of Gary Pearce means we'll see Rob Nolan kicking. It's a good one, it's clean, 20 points to tally. Some would perhaps have expected Eastwood to be kicking, having seen the way he started the season, but Nolan given the opportunity. Is excellent interception by Rob Nolan again. Clear field in front of him. Just got to beat there. Right wing, but he's down. No chance anybody could have caught him there. So 24 points to tally now to Hull FC. Really turning Castleford over. The conversion by Nolan again. Yes, it was through. So it's with Dannett. Divorti chipping through, he's almost playing football. Chipping again, Wellham's there. It's clear Nolan and Winley following it. It's Winley's try. So sadly, Hull will be going on to the second round of the Premiership against Featherstone at home. And you see all the Castleford fans leaving. So the final attempt at goal for Nolan this match. Now it's clean again, so the final score in the first round of the Premiership. 32 points to 6 in favour of the Early Birds. Trophy that's eluded the Early Birds so long, runners-up in 1981, 2 and 3 consecutively. Just Featherstone to beat now before they get on to the final at Old Trafford. Surely that'll be the aims of all 15 men playing this afternoon, and certainly Brian Smith. The penalty is a clean kick from Pearce. 2 points to 0 the score. Fantastic crowd at the Boulevard, 11,128 people. Pearce again. Pearce is starting to run his own, nice little dummy, and he's taken them all the way, he's there. 6 points to 0 the score now. Another try to Gary Pearce. Richard Price, the leading try scorer this year so far, with 13. Just look at the size of the crowd in the Gordon Street end side of the ground there. It's really full this afternoon. As Gary Pearce adds another 2 points to the score sheet. 8 points to 0 now. So they've also got Pearce to drop, and it's through. 9 points to 0. Seen so many drop goals come off the boot this season. The penalty again awarded to Hull. Sloppy play by Featherstone. Another 2 points added, so it's 11 points to 0. Certainly they've expected more than this from Peter Fox's side. Came up from the second division last season. So John Sharp puts in Wilby. Nice opening there for Wilby. He found it himself. Had Nolan with him. It's with Winley again. Certainly some hard tackling coming in from Featherstone this afternoon. Dannett now. Recently had a son, of course, to Dannett, Kieran. Gary Pearce chips through. Nolan's following it, he's there! Gary Pearce just turned around as if he had all the time in the world, chipped through, Nolan followed it, put it down, another 4 points, so 15 points to 0 now. A conversion attempt by Pearce again. Certainly a glorious afternoon at the Boulevard. High kick. Still on its way up, it was passing the post, but the linesman's flags went high and it was there. Certainly some doubts in the week prior to this match as to whether Pearce would be playing or not, but he's come through and really shown that they needed him. 17 points to 0 the score. Hull on the attack again. So play back to Pearce. Sharp. It's Fletcher. He'll take it through on his own, a wide gap. He had his arm in the air even before he was there, throws the ball in there in jubilation. Brian Blacker, Eastwood, Wellham, they're all there. They know they're through to the final. Old Trafford next Sunday. We already know they're going to be taking on the mighty Widnes, having dumped St Helens this afternoon. 21 points to 0 the score at the Boulevard. Just look at the jubilation on their faces. Congratulating each other, and the match isn't over yet. But excellent kick from Pearce, 23 points to 0. No way now that Featherstone can come back. Just a few minutes of play remaining. So Pearce adding another one. So just a few minutes of play left. As we see this scrum coming out in favour of Hull again. To Winley. To Wilby. So it's with Steve Crooks. Doesn't seem to like that very much, but he'll be okay. Smiling Crooksy is always there, certainly been an influence to these young lads this season, along with Dana O'Hara. Rather sloppy mistake, but it's full time! Hull FC have won 23-0, they're through to the final of the Premiership. Eastwood doing his little dance. So next Sunday they'll be taking on Widnes at Old Trafford. Really no need for that. The Featherstone Rovers supporters walking across the pitch in the background. The announcer's been asking the supporters all afternoon to stay off the pitch, and as you can hear, the Boulevard faithful booing them there. But the afternoon isn't theirs, it's the early birds. They're over there thanking the Threepenny Stand supporters for the winning of Stretton this season. As you heard, the man of the match once more, Gary Pearce. Brian Smith's on there as well. Certainly none of these Threepenny Stand supporters are leaving yet. Divorcey, Dannerton Nolan over at the best stand side, and what a fantastic response they're getting from this crowd as well. Just look at the smile on Gary's face there. He's happy with himself and quite entitled to be so. Brian Smith waving a victory sign to the supporters. That's Winley on the back. What a amazing job he's done taking over from Craig Coleman. Paul Eastwood very happy with himself as well, as certainly you'd expect them to be as they leave the field. A season to remember for the early birds. Finishing fourth from the top of the league, through to the final of the Premierships at Old Trafford. Lee Jackson, a product of the Colts and the Alliance League, found a regular first-team place after 4 matches this season when Sean Patrick was injured. Do you see much of a battle to keep the number 9 shirt next season, Lee?
Well, I think everything is a battle. And, it's a bit about Sean getting an injury. And so I can have it next season.
Well, quite a break for you, of course. Gave you the opportunity to show your talents.
Yes, it did.
How do you see your future in rugby league, Lee?
Well, it can only go better. As much as you've put into it, say get out.
What's the inspiration behind the performances you're putting in lately then, Lee?
I think just showing everyone to work for each other. It's just a team game with no stars, right? So I think everybody wants to work together, and it's just paid off.
Everybody's treating each other as an equal in the team now. Then. Yeah. That's smashing. Thank you very much, Lee. Gary Pearce, awarded Player of the Year by the supporters and the sponsors Shopper Check, found it difficult to the start of the season to obtain a full first-team place, Gary. What do you think the problem was?
I don't know. It's hard to put a point at it. Maybe fitness, I don't know.
How do you think you managed to overcome that problem, Gary, and retake your place?
Well, no one likes to be put out, so you either take it back or more you work, try to work a bit harder.
Found a very good partnership with yourself and Craig Coleman. Do you think something you're looking to regain with such as Phil Winley in future? Tend to keep the standoff position?
Well, obviously it's next year's a different year. As myself, as all the rest of us, will have to fight for the positions and say that next year's a fair to say that it's all down to fitness and we'll have extra work in the pre-season.
So how do you see next season going for you then, Gary? What's your future ambitions?
Obviously, I've got a year left of my contract, so I'd really like to go out in a glaze sort of thing. So obviously, I'm going to have to work maybe twice as hard this year, and obviously hope to have a good season next year.
That's right. The 2 seasons you've been with Hull, you've been given Player of the Year both seasons, of course. Would you like to continue after the contract expires?
Well, I think you take one season at a time. I think obviously if I work that hard this year, that's for next year I should say, and if I have a good season then maybe the club will be chasing me rather than me chasing them.
And finally, Gary, any regrets after 2 years in the professional code of having left the rugby union scene?
When I made the decision to turn, it was obviously took a lot of thought about it after doing it, and obviously with the success here this year, obviously maybe say that is the right decision. If we'd have been relegated, obviously I would have been saying it wasn't, but yeah, I've enjoyed it. I mean, I'm glad I come to Hull.
The game's been full of possible disappointments for you so far, so close to the Challenge Cup last year, so close to the Premiership this year. Are you losing heart at all, or is it still with you all the way?
Just proving not working hard enough, so maybe next year we'll work a bit hard and obviously come up with the right results.
Gary Pearce, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brian Smith, the new coach for FC, your first season with the team. How do you feel about the lads' progress following the fairly disappointing start to the season?
I think it's been absolutely fantastic. I just can't really believe how much improvement quite a number of our players have shown, but probably even more importantly than the individual performances was how they put it together as a team. And it's been, in my opinion, one of the all-time great seasons for a sporting club, and in my experience in rugby league it's certainly been the best.
This for it to be like the Illawarra Steelers then, Brian?
Yeah.
In many ways?
Yeah, it's different, obviously, because we've had success. I mean, success in terms of winning games, which is always, it's what every professional sportsman wants to be involved in. We at Illawarra struggled because we were in a league perhaps at just a little bit different level, and the club was a struggling club battling with finances, and certainly didn't have the tradition and expectations of a fantastic club that like Hull FC does. So situations were a little different, and certainly the players here, I told them at the end of the season, and I mean I've told them during the season, that I've never been associated with a group of people who've responded to me and to one another like this, and that's what Spirit really is all about.
Brian, you're still fairly young as the rugby league game goes. What made you go into coaching rather than carrying on the playing career?
Well, I knew I wasn't ever going to achieve any great heights as a rugby league player. I played first grade in Sydney and without any great success. And I think from probably about 15 or 16, I can remember going home to my dad and sort of saying I wasn't too impressed with what was happening at training. There's got to be more to football, to rugby league than this. And I guess I've always been looking for a way to inject myself into the game more than I ever could as a player. And I'm thankful that I've been given the opportunities, and certainly very thankful that I was given the opportunity at this particular club, because it's worked out so well for me.
On the subject of the club and the supporters, how do you feel about the support the supporters have given during the bad times, the good times?
Well, for me, this season has been very good. It's been a good indicator. Rather than sort of come in and win trophies straight off and be winning games, I was able to see that if perhaps the club were that sort of club, which some are, where the spectators and perhaps the board members are quick to stick knives in the back of a losing coach, with us starting relatively poorly, certainly in terms of results, I was able to see perhaps that if they were going to do it, they would have done it then, I think. And they didn't, and I think it's to their credit that our club has been successful this year, because if there'd been any weakness in any area, if the fans can make it very difficult for any club for the players to perform and the coach to perform, and I'm very thankful that they stuck with us during those early difficult days, and I think they got their just desserts with their team performing as they have, culminating in one of the most emotional days ever at Old Trafford, where that absolute wall of black and white at the Stratford end showed absolutely fantastic support even though we lost. I think that typifies Hull FC to me. They're people who are realistic in their assessment of the way their team's performing and very quick to be positive rather than be negative.
That's right. One thing that maybe we're in a few of the supporters just recently is the reports in the papers, etc., about a job coming up at Wigan for you, perhaps. Is there anything in that?
No, there's nobody I know Maurice Lindsay quite well. In fact, Wigan spoke to me a couple of years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago now, about coming before I did come to England. about coming to Wigan, that is, and I wasn't ready at the time, but Morris has never spoken to me since, and I'm not particularly interested.
And where do you see the team this time next year, Brian? What sort of ambitions have you got for them?
Well, I think it's realistic for us now to be aiming very high and striving to win absolutely whatever we possibly can next season. And I think we've got, still at this stage, we've got the same basic team. We're not going to be able to add much, although we'd be hopeful of adding something. So it really comes down to whether I improve as a coach and whether the players individually and as a team improve so that we can go the distance, because next year there's G registration cars and F registered, they're not a trendy thing anymore, and they're not good enough anymore, and that's how it goes in professional sport. Last year's terms of reference are not good enough, and we've got to, if we want to be better than we were this season, we've not only got to improve with that improvement that all clubs will show, but if we want to get better than that, we've got to show more improvement again. And it's most important that all of us understand that and begin work as soon as possible. We have to have some sort of rest, because the players have put, and so has the coach, put a lot of work into this season, so have a lot of other people. It's important for us to recharge our batteries, and we'll have a nice break, but then it's important for us to remember that we've got to get that intensity and firm thinking back in our midst and really go for it right from the start next season. If you think about it, if we'd just been able to snabble 3 or 4 of those early games instead of losing them, we could have won the championship, and that's got to be, I think, our early goal next year, is to get off to a good start.
Certainly. Any last message you'd like to pass on to the supporters, Brian?
Well, I'd just like to say, as I've said a number of times, but I can't say it often enough, you people never stop supporting me and this club, and I certainly want to say it again to you that it's been an absolutely fantastic season as a person for me, and it's been fantastic for me as a coach. I'm sure you'll stick with the club because you stuck with them before I was here, and I'm sure you will when I'm gone. And I think if everybody sticks together like we did this year, we're in for just as good a season again, and let's hope just a little bit more.
Brian Smith, thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.